UFC Fight Night, Santos versus Hill, or aka UFC Vegas 59, Santos versus Hill just took place, and I have to go through a full card recap. That was a great card, really good card. I really enjoyed this card. There was a finish on every single fight. I didn't think I was gonna notice. I didn't think that was gonna be the case, but no decisions. Thank you. Starting with the early prelim opener of Buenos Silva versus Stephanie Edgar. Okay, let me take a bit on this. Not bit on this, but let me take a minute of talking about this. I picked Stephanie Edgar to win this one. I'm taking this stupid fan off again because it's dumb. I picked Stephanie Edgar to win this one. And she was looking good early on. She took down Buenos Silva. I thought she'd use her grappling here to get over Buenos Silva, be a little bit big for Buenos Silva, but Buenos Silva go out there and gets an arm bar, apparently. I didn't see a tap. I don't really know how to explain this. I didn't really see a tap. It was a bit of a weird situation, an awkward situation, but Buenos Silva gets a first-round armbar, I guess. But again, I don't get it here. I picked Stephanie Edgar, and I might be a little bit biased, but I actually didn't really see a tap. But afterwards, I was kind of like, you know what? I rewatched it. Edgar came up and wasn't like, oh, what? It was stopped. She was kind of like, all right, I can't, I kind of lost already. She looked like she had the face expression of, I lost. Oh, well. Better luck next time. And Buenos Silva got the job done, I guess. I'm happy she did, because this probably would have been a no contest otherwise. But good performance by her. Yeah. Good win for Buenos Silva. She's good. How old's Buenos Silva? 30 years old. Okay, she actually could maybe be something. And she only lost to Manon Fiora and Marina Moroz. Oh my god, how many Moroz is underrated. She has so many underrated wins. Jeez. Oh, she lost to Angela Hill though, so who cares? Yeah, good win, Buenos Silva. Weird situation, but whatever. Moving on. Up the card. Cory Mckenna versus Miranda Granger. I decided I'd maybe take an underdog in Granger here. I was 50-50 on this one, but I leaned Granger as an underdog. And Cory Mckenna goes out there and gets it done. Really annoying. She's decent, Cory Mckenna, but I don't know how you can say it. Miranda Granger looked absolutely garbage. I'm never going to pick her again. Cut her in the UFC. Don't care. She's 30 years old. I really don't care. What, is she going to come back and look like a monster? Probably not. Get rid of her. She's trash. But yeah. Cory Mckenna goes out there and gets it done. And she wins it, Cory Mckenna. That was a good win from Cory Mckenna. She's 23 years old. Take some time. Maybe come back at the end of the year, early next year. Improve a bit more. She looked good here. She got a Von Flue choke. Almost a close attempt to an arm triangle choke at the end of the first round. Was overall dominated it. Good win from Cory Mckenna. She gets it done. And she's good. Her loss to Elise Reed isn't that great. But she's good. She beats girls Demopulous. She beat not really great wins, but she's good. Do her versus someone next. Don't know who. Maybe let's do her versus Miranda Granger. Wasn't that high ranked, probably. She was number 31. Maybe do her versus... Where did Montserrat Ruiz? Where is she? She's been gone over a year now. But I wouldn't do that. She's coming off a loss. Let's do her versus... I don't know. I think she'll have to look back. So let's do her versus Maria Oliveira. Why not? It's a tough test. Moving on up the card. Good win from Mckenna. Brian Battle. Oh my god. Brian Battle versus Takashi Sato. Brian Battle lays him out cold badly. Brian Battle's a legit guy, man. He is legit. I was worried early on he'd maybe get chinned by Sato, but man, he freaking laid Takashi Sato's ass out cold. And honestly, get rid of Takashi Sato. Dude's been on a massive spree of losing. What's that? Gunnar Nelson he lost to. Miguel Baeza he lost to. I forgot about that. Yeah, he beat Jason Witt. Good job. Get rid of him. He just got head kicked. He probably won't be back for a while, so get rid of him. How old is he? 32. Get rid of him. Moving on. Good win, Brian Battle, though, man. I don't know why I'm just saying cut Sato. Screw Sato. Good win, Brian Battle. Shoot. That's 2 wins in the UFC now. If you count the Gilbert Urbina, like the Ultimate Fighter one, I'll get to the Ultimate Fighter finales in a second. But he beat Trajan Gore. He beat Takashi Sato. I think he called out someone. He called out Ian Gary. And then he called out Brian Barberina. I don't think he'll get Gary, if I'm honest with you. I don't think he'll get Ian Gary. But Brian Barberina, I don't mind. I mean, Barberina is a bit ahead of him. So, if Barberina can't say no, but if Barberina's down, let's do that fight. I'll probably pick Brian Battle to win that as well. Because he's tough as hell, Brian Battle. Barberina is, well, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think Battle would mix it up, though, against him, maybe. But yeah, 27. He says his name he wants his name to... He says Pooh Bear, the nickname is dead. Wants to change it to the Butcher. Brian the Butcher Battle. Which would be cool. Pooh Bear is a bit cringe. Not gonna lie. Or Brian the Boss Battle. Change it to that, bro. But good win. Moving on up the card. This card was good. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk versus Sam Alvi. We're probably gonna see Sam Alvi in the next 2 months. He just signed a 27 fight contract just now after this fight, but Mikhail Oleksiejczuk destroyed him. Easy win. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. He won. He beat Shamil Gamzatov. He's good. He's kind of mixing it up now. He lost to Dustin Jacoby, but made that fight reasonably close. Dalton Young couldn't even last a round. But yeah, 27. He's good. He's still young. He destroyed Sam Alvi with relative ease in front of Sam Alvi's family. So good performance by Mikhail. He's good. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk or Oleksiejczuk. Like Oleksiejczuk sounds better though. So more comfortable to say. Moving on up the card to the main card. Terence Mckinney versus Eric Gonzalez. I thought this was going to be a walkthrough for Terence Mckinney. I really do. Listen, it was a good win. He won against Eric Gonzalez. People say he was getting pieced up. He wasn't getting pieced up. He was winning the majority early on against Gonzalez, just piecing him up from range. But he got cracked here and there, man. It is worrying. Maybe Drew Dober just beat him up to the point where he just... To the point where he just hasn't had that chin. But, man, he won. Good win. He beat Eric Gonzalez, which is not even that good. It's worrying. But he won. It was a good performance. Got rear naked choke. Standing rear naked choke. Good performance there from Terence Mckinney. He won it. He got the job done. Eric Gonzalez, I think, now should just be cut from the UFC. Had a good showing here, but I don't care. Lost to Jim Miller by KO. And just lost here to Terence Mckinney by sub. Yeah, get rid of him. Get rid of the Ghost Pepper. I think you need to get rid of him. Good win from Terence Mckinney. Called up Paddy Pimblett. You know they're not going to do the Paddy Pimblett fight, but listen, you never know. They maybe do that. They may do that. So, yeah, good performance there from Terence Mckinney. Let's do him versus... I'll check the rankings. Maybe do him versus 31. They're not going to do him Pimblett. You just know they won't. Let's do him versus... Jakar Close, I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind that. Alexander Hernandez. Alright, let's do that. Alexander Hernandez versus Terence Mckinney. Wouldn't mind that at all. Or McKinney, Puellas. Let's do that. One of those guys. Hernandez, Puellas. And then Close, maybe. Not Close. And Close So there's a bit of a jump up. So maybe Hernandez. Let's do that. Hernandez versus McKinney. That'd be good. Moving on up the card. Sergey Spivak versus Augusto Sakai. Augusto Sakai, I don't even know if that is his name. Augusto Sakai. Augusto Sakai. It's weird. Augusto Sakai versus Sergey Spivak. Good win from Sergey Spivak. He's a good fighter, Sergey Spivak. Really good fighter. He's coming off great 2 wins now over Greg Hardy and Augusto Sakai. Coming off great wins since that Aspinall loss. Really looking good. But he got the job done. Good performance by Sergey Spivak. He went out there and got the job done over Sakai. And Sakai, I think now, honestly, should arguably just get cut again from the UFC. Like, I understand. Or just feed him to someone. Augusto Sakai. Just feed him to someone. Like, if Derek Lewis wants a rebound, let's do that fight. But he lost to Spivak. He lost to Rosenstrike over him. I remember, like, the one time this guy destroyed Marcin Tybura in the first round. Easy win. But, man, career might be done. Yeah, good win from Sergey Spivak, who's a good fighter. I don't know what to do for the next, but he's really good. Great win from him. Beat out Sakai when the round. Was just beating up Sakai. Moving on up the card. Moving on. To the tournament championship, Ultimate Fighter finale. Julianna Miller versus Brogan Walker. I picked Brogan Walker to win this one. Yeah, she just got kind of out-muscled, out-sized. I was pretty confident in her as well, but Julianna Miller went out there and got the job done. Won the first round. Really easily won the first round. Won the second round as well, but it was a bit closer. And third round, she made a bit of just made a statement in the third. Beat her up. Landed big shots. I think there was some altercations at the end of the round. I think around round 1, they were back and forth. Not back and forth, but like they were separated because of something. But Julianna Miller got the job done. She's a good fighter. Both the girls, I mean, every woman's fight, it just is unskilled, just to be honest with you. But Julianna Miller's good. I really don't see her being anything, though. Like, she is 26, but she didn't look that good. You know? She didn't look too great. But if I'm her, where is she ranked? Where are they going to give her for her debut? I want to just predict this. Wild guess. What are they going to do with her debut? She's 71. Let's give her Hannah Goldie. Maddie Baum. One of these girls. Hannah Goldie. Let's do her versus Hannah Goldie. Who cares, Hannah Goldie? Or do her Gina Mazzani. One of these girls. Yeah, Hannah Goldie. Do Julianna Miller versus Hannah Goldie, or Julianna Miller versus freaking, what's the girl's name? I just said it. Oh no, I know it as well. I just said it. Oh my god. Hannah Goldie, or I just said it. Really annoyed now. Gina Mazzani, but not. I want to do her versus Victoria Leonardo. Let's do that. Victoria Leonardo versus, no, ignore the other ones I said. Julianna Miller, Victoria Leonardo. Moving on up the card. To the Ultimate Fighter finale again. Muhammad Usman versus Zach Pauga, or Pauga. I mean, I don't really care. Muhammad Usman got a brutal KO win. Out cold. Brutal KO. Like, nasty KO. Put Zach Pauga out cold. And it was a very good win from Muhammad Usman. Again, he's very unskilled. Round 1 was pretty close. I did score it for Pauga. I don't even care. Pauga. Just for the memes. Pauga. Yeah. It was a close round. Pauga could have won it. Very close, though. But then round 2, Just Muhammad Usman just sleeps him with a big... I thought it was a jab at first, but it was a clean, I think, kind of hook jab. Kind of like Carlos Ulberg, Tafan and Chukwi. Kind of like that, but Muhammad Usman, he's the ultimate fighter. Same with Julianna Miller, and they both got the trophy. Usman was there with Usman. Kamaru Usman was there. And yeah, it was a good performance by Muhammad Usman. He's now in the UFC, and for him, I don't know if he is going to stay at heavyweight or not. But if I'm him, I don't mind him just stay at heavyweight. He could cut down, but I want to predict he does stay at heavyweight. And yeah, where's he ranked? 72. Let's do him versus, I don't even know who versus these guys are gone. Let's do him, Justin Tafa. Wild guess. Moving on up the card to the co-main event. Spotlight, man. Jeff Neal versus Vicente Luque. Alright. Jeff Neal looked absolutely amazing out there. Amazing. I'll get to his call-outs in a second, but man, Jeff Neal looked good. He knocked Vicente Luque out cold. Badly. This card's been really good, man. Jeff Neal got the job done. Great win, Jeff Neal, man. You gotta give a round of applause to Jeff Neal. Again, no. I know you can say improvements, but Santiago Ponzinibbio. Gotta give a round of applause to him, too. Dude freaking won against Jeff Neal. And won clearly. But Luque goes down. Makes all the sense in the world. Not trying to be salty. But actually, though, Jeff Neal got a great performance. Jeff Neal got a great performance. Won the first round. Arguably could have been a 10-8. I didn't think it was a 10-8. But second round could have been Luque's round. I thought the tides were starting to turn. But third round, Jeff Neal got the job done. I'm not saying it was close. If anyone was winning, it was Neal. Could have got a 10-8 in the first, but Luque can win the second round 10-9. And third round, Neal gets a knockout win. Uppercuts. Luque just didn't move his head. But yeah, I picked Luque. Jeff Neal looked good. Called out Gilbert Burns. I doubt Burns will accept that, if I'm honest with you. Burns is a gangster, though. I can accept a lot of anything. But, man, I doubt Burns will get that fight, man. I doubt Jeff Neal will get that fight. Burns will... Honestly, Jeff Neal beats him. I didn't even think I would be saying this. But, man, I don't know. Burns won't accept that. He'll lose. Burns won't KO Neal. He could, but he won't. And yeah, Jeff Neal was landing good straight shots. But Burns won't out-grapple him as well. So I think Burns has to outrange him. Like Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy! Man, could he beat him? He's really good, Jeff Neal, now, man. Really, really good. And again, I know MMA doesn't make sense. Jeff Neal had a great performance, but Santiago Ponzinibbio, less power than Luque. Has a bit of range, but not as much of range. Worse chin. Ponzinibbio's chin. What the hell? Luque got knocked out. Iron Chin Luque and Glass Chin, a.k.a. Chinny Ponzinibbio, took all the shots of Jeff Neal and won. He did win that. He was a complete robbery, but Jeff Neal's massively improved. He'll beat Gilbert Burns, but realistically, though, let's do him versus... If I'm in the UFC, I'd jump him up to number 9, 8, if I'm them, and put Luque around 10. I mean, what's Luque have a win over? Luque win... Who has Luque beat him? That's a good win. Chiesa, not that good. Woodley, Brown, Price are at the rankings. Yeah, not really the greatest of wins. Barberina's a good win, but that's outside the rankings. So his best win is Chiesa. Or his best win is Muhammad, but then Muhammad beat him after, so... Best win really is Chiesa. And Chiesa... number 11, okay. Yeah, Luque might drop down. But good win from frickin' Neal. And Luque might be that guy that just comes around and fights Shavkat at the end of the year. But they're training partners. So let's see what happens. Wonder Boy just made him look like a frickin' shit fighter. Wonderboy made Neal look like a shit fighter. Good win from Jeff Neal here. Moving on up the card to the main event. Jamal Hill versus Thiago Santos. What a fight. Gotta give it to both of them. Jamal Hill got the job done. I picked Jamal Hill to win this one. Jamal Hill won the fight. 4th round TKO to ground and pound. And it was a great performance, you know. Thiago Santos was kind of done. I scored it 2-1 either way going into the 4th round. I thought the first round was Thiago Santos. I think it was really even round. But I think round 1, based off Hill having that hematoma on his head and visual damage, I think you have to give it slightly Thiago Santos. But round 2 goes Jamal Hill. He was rocking Santos. It was still competitive and close, but Hill was just getting the better of it. And round 3, Santos was just toying with Hill on the ground, but not doing any damage. Wasn't doing any damage. And, yeah, he wasn't doing any damage. Which is the thing. And Hill was doing some damage. And then round 4, Santos kind of done. Dropped to the ground, beat up. And Jamal Hill got the job done. Good win. Jamal Hill called out Jan Blachowicz and Yuri Prochazka. They're going to do Prochazka and Kalive next. I bet you they're going to probably do Glover versus Rakic when they're both good when they come back. And I guess that leaves Hill versus Blachowicz. Blachowicz can sit out all he wants, but realistically, if I'm Jamal Hill, take some time off. Take this whole summer off. Take the rest of August off. Alright? Relax. Take September and October off. November off, and then maybe come around back in December. You deserve your time off. Maybe late November at best, but yeah. Good win from Jamal Hill. Feel bad for Santos, though, because he was looking good, but man, Santos, it's kind of the end for him. Feel bad, though. Man, yeah, Santos came in there, but Jamal Hill got the job done. Jamal Hill versus Blachowicz should be next. And honestly, after seeing Hill kind of get taken down like that pretty easily by Santos, who isn't really a wrestler or grappler in any way whatsoever, it was risky. But Hill had some good leg kicks, showed a good chin, first off. So I don't see Blachowicz KOing him. And yeah. But I think Hill beats Blachowicz and the top guys. Probably not. But he had a good showing. Yeah, some matchup he could win. Like, honestly, Hill showed good takedown defense, really. I know in round 3 he kind of got toyed, but still. It was good. Yeah. He probably loses to Blachowicz, probably gets out-wrestled. But yeah, good win from Jamal Hill. Good card overall. Good card overall. I went 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5. Didn't go negative. 5-5. I'll take it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is the full card recap for UFC Vegas 59, Santos versus Hill, and yeah, tomorrow full card predictions for Vera versus Cruz, and yeah, peace.